I'm gonna let you guys in on something that could be noticeably embarrassing, and you guys could just pick on me for it this entire time, but I don't think it's that bad, so I'm just gonna mention it and hope that this doesn't backfire, and I won't have to hear jokes about it for a while. You know, I thought at some point the whole shit dick stuff would, you know, die out. No. All right, so as you guys know and can see, I have a beard. A pink headset and a beard seems to be like my sort of trademark or some shit. Similar to how people say I wouldn't be me without a pink headset, they say I wouldn't be me without a beard. Now the thing is, my beard is not the best beard in the world, and I'm aware of that. I want it to be good, but it's not the best beard in the world. Now, with it not being the best beard in the world, I need to take care of this thing as best as I possibly can. With that said, a lot of grooming goes into this. I use beard oils and I do clipping and all this other stuff. It's like another head of hair on your face. The way that my beard works, or how it has been my entire life, is that the middle, this whole like goatee thing is always very thick. It can grow out to be very long. And if I had just stuck with a goatee, maybe it looked pretty good. Maybe not, actually. I don't really like goatees, I like full beard. Now the thing is, since I like the whole full beard, I went with the full beard thing. I have a good mustache, I have a good like centerpiece here, but on the sides, not so much. It's not very thick, a little patchy here and there. I got the burn right here, so hair doesn't grow here. It's just all around not a very solid beard, which makes me very sad to say out loud, and honestly, it fucking sucks, because I really want a full beard. I'm working on it, it's gotten much better than, you know, what it was. I walked around with an Amish beard for a while, just embarrassing. It was not as thick, it was just really bad. It was longer, but only in here. It just looked really bad, but it could be so much better. So since the sides aren't as dense, it's not as thick, I allow the sides to grow out slightly longer than the middle, because the middle will look thick no matter what, since it's like really dense. So I let this grow out a little bit longer, a little bit, maybe a couple centimeters, just to fill it in a little bit easier. It'll supplement for the lack of, you know, density. This is beard science right here. I'm not a fucking expert, this is just what I do. So I was just doing, you know, my weekly thing where I would trim this down, make it a little bit thinner, be able to match the size. So I walk into my bathroom, open the drawer up, take out these clippers. They're like simple Conair or Remington clippers. Now, as clippers, they normally need a charge. That's how mine are anyway. So I go to groom my beard and I go to trim this up. Now, as I'm doing it, in the middle of the whole thing, the clippers just stop. The battery just fucking dies because I guess the hair is like too thick and whatever. It's just not charged enough. So it stops in the middle of it. I'm like, okay, so I'll just set it down, let it charge for, I don't know, maybe like 30, 40 minutes. I could go an hour just looking stupid for a bit. I come back an hour later. Now I have 3 different things that you could put on the clippers for sizes. I have one that's like really thick, a smaller one, and then a really small one. I use the really small, I would say the hairs would be like 3 centimeters in length with this guard on. That's the guard that I use here. So I was using that guard at first, it stopped, and then I had to charge it. I came back, and since the guard is so small, I didn't really, I don't know, notice. So I picked it up, didn't really look at it, and I went and I put it against my beard. And all I hear is, I was just sitting there like, damn, this hair is pretty long. I really needed a fucking trim. And I took a look in the mirror and was like, shit! I actually didn't put the fucking guard on. So I'm using no guard whatsoever, and it just nearly balded my fucking beard. I stopped myself halfway through, okay? It's very thin right here. You can see the definition between these two things right here, so I didn't know what to do, because if I trim this out, I worked really hard to get the hair to where it is now. So I just left it like this, nearly completely balded the one side of my beard. If I had balded the one side, I would have had to shave my beard. If I would have had to shave my fucking beard, guys, like I mentioned earlier, this is like a head of hair. Like, if you went years and years of your life with a head of hair and then you just go bald one day, people just won't love you the same. They just won't look at you the same. You're not the same person. Like, I know my beard's not the best thing in the world, but it's a part of me. A not so perfect beard is part of Jeb. I aim to get that perfect and beautiful Sub-Zero beard, but I tried. One day I'll get it. I mean, not if I keep doing this shit. I was gonna talk about something completely different before this happened, and then it happened, and I can't think about anything else other than what I would have looked like without a beard. If you're a girl and you don't have a beard, let me think. Let me think of something girls do for grooming on their face. Imagine one day you were just waxing your eyebrows, trying to keep them on fleek, and you just waxed the whole thing off. That is the equivalent here. My beard is as important as your eyebrow. I was sitting there watching videos of people climbing these giant-ass tall towers. I'm having half a panic attack just watching videos on YouTube of people climbing buildings that are 650 meters tall, watching my life flash before my eyes, and then this shit happens, and my life really did flash before my eyes. My life literally never would have been the same. I could grow a back, sure, but I worked really hard to get the sides to complete a beard. I'm not gonna walk around with a bald center and then just mutton chops. I can't fucking do it. Wonder how it would be if I went with just a mustache. I wonder if I could find a way to Photoshop the facial hair off of myself. I just want to see what I look like. Well, I guess if you see it as a thumbnail, that'll be confirmation as to whether I was able to do it or not. I honestly want to live my entire life out with a full beard. Nothing like Gandalf style, just simple. Plus, I can't grow something as majestic as Gandalf anyway. Long, straight hair. I'd have more of a Rick Ross than anything. That wouldn't be bad either. Thankfully, the beard is safe. I stopped before it was too late. If I had gone just another inch or pressed any fucking harder, this part right here would just be completely fucking bald, and I would have had to shave my entire face. Don't worry, baby. You're okay. You're okay. I would never want to do that to you.